Alright, hey guys, we're checking out the other new cards that Hearthstone's releasing for the Catacombs expansion. I should say Kobolds and Catacombs. And so far there are 37 out of the 135 that have been showcased already, which means there's another almost 100 cards that have not been released. But I've had to hold back and not look at the cards that have been released so far, just so I can get my first impression of them and see how they go. So without further ado, let's check out the first one, starting with Druid. Alright, Twig of the World Tree. 4 mana, 1/5. Okay, Death Rattle, gain 10 mana crystals. Obviously, it's an insane Death Rattle for a weapon, but let me see. Yeah, Druid doesn't have any weapons, so that'd be the only reliable way to destroy it quicker than 5 turns, because if you're just using it normally, I guess you could ramp up to it on turn 1. That's the only way you'll get any value out of it as of now, unless if there's a new way to get a weapon for Druid. That way you can override your weapon, so you equip this on turn 4, and then turn 5 you equip a different weapon. Maybe that legendary, I don't know if that's, I'm not seeing any cards that could make this work. So there has to be something that has to be released in the expansion to make this worth it, because the most value you're going to get from this card is playing it on turn 1 by ramping up to it to, well, actually you can't even do that much anymore because Innervade's got nerfed, so yeah. As of now, of course, it's worthless. Like, absolutely worthless. So, there has to be more cards released for this to even be worth it, because as it stands, if you play it normally, you're getting a 4 mana weapon and attacking with it 5 times, and you're on turn 9 and you have 10 mana crystals. That's not much of a difference. Anyway, next card, choose twice. Draw a card, give your minions 1 attack, gain 6 armor. So you can draw a card, give your minions 1 attack, gain 6 armor. So you do all those things? Choose twice. I guess you get to choose those 3 out of those 3 options. You get to choose twice. Okay, yeah. So you get to choose 2 of these. So it comes up and you choose 2 of them. It's a really good card. Really good card. I mean, what other? I mean, if that was 1 health, that'd be better than 1 attack. But as it stands, it's just a really solid card. You'll see a lot of that card out there because it just fits in so many types of decks. You know, rush deck, a ramp deck, and a tempo deck. So it's a really solid card. And Grizzled Guardian. 8 mana, 3/5. Taunt, Death Rattle. Recruit 2 minions that cost 4 or less. So, as taunt, that's good. But the 3/5, it'd be better if it was a 4/5. It'd be really good if it was a 4/5. But it is a beast, so it's all dependent on how the beast, even if it's recruiting 2 minions and that effect's really strong, Druid's gonna have to have a more beast-oriented deck to be able to run something this clunky. That's about it, though. We've seen that one last video. 8 mana, 6/6. Okay, we're on to Hunter. Winter Wisp. Battlecry and Death Rattle. Recruit a beast. That's really good because beasts obviously work really well with Hunter. You automatically run beast with Hunter regardless of whatever deck you're playing. So, recruit a beast. Oh man, a Battlecry and Death Rattle. That's strong. That's gonna be. I'm putting it in my deck, and if I'm automatically knowing I'm putting that in my deck, everybody else can probably put that in their deck. It's a fun card. It's a really good tempo card. You don't know what you're getting, but it doesn't matter as long as it's 2/2 of stats. It's equaled out. So if you get a 1/1 boar with charge, and then its Death Rattle gives you 1/1 boar with charge, you're still tempoing out. So this is an insane card for Hunter. Of course, face hunters are not gonna like this, but I mean, what face hunters have survived the meta thus far anyway? So you're gonna see this everywhere. Yep. Battlecry, gain the Death Rattle of a minion in your deck. Very interesting. 6 mana, 5/4. It's very well statted. Has no text on it though for the type. Like if it was a beast, it'd be insane. It's not. So it's statted well, but very clunky. So, and plus hunters are not known for the Death Rattles. Let's take a look real quick. Open up my handy dandy notebook over here on Death Rattles for Hunter. Oh my goodness, the loading. So, well, you could get Rat Pack Death Rattle from this, and you'll spawn a whole bunch of 1/1s. Or you can get High Mane. High Mane would be really good, and that's really only 2 Hunter Death Rattle cards that would be beneficial for this card. So, I mean, if you're only running High Mane and Rat Pack, then I guess it's alright. But if you're running any other Death Rattles, it wouldn't be worth it in your deck, because then you might get one of those other crappier Death Rattle effects. So I say it's too clunky, unless if it's very put in a deck for a reason, which I don't know if there could be a reason that you would, because it's not really that much of a payoff. Alright, next card. Secret Wandering Monster for a Hunter. Whenever your enemy attacks your hero, summon a 3-cost minion as a new target. I think we overlooked at that, and that's really cool. Raven, familiar. 2 mana, 2/2. Oh my god! Wait, no, it was a mage card. Crap. I thought it was a priest. Priest had been needing a good 2-drop. But, I guess they're giving mage a good priest drop. I mean, I made you a good 2-drop. I haven't even read it yet. Okay. Battlecry. Reveal a spell in your... Reveal a spell in each deck. If you cost more, draw it. Well, this is a really cool card. I love it. I like it a lot, because mages, if you're playing a good tempo mage, you're going to have flame strikes, meteors, blizzards, and Firelands Portal, Power Blast. I mean, those are the cards you're going to be running in that deck. Maybe Fireballs. So, those are all very high cost cards. And plus, considering that those are all board clears, you want to draw those cards. So, this is probably going to be auto-include in every single mage tempo deck. I know I'll be putting it in mind, because it's just be able to have reliable board clear draw. It just makes it worth it just by itself. Next, give your Silverhand recruits 2/2 hands. Ooh, 2/2 hands hunt. It's really good, considering that they released that other card for Paladin. Since they released that guy, it's gonna be interesting seeing how this pans out. In Wild, this card's gonna be insane, because they have all the other Silverhand recruit cards as well. So it will thrive in Wild, but in Standard, it's yet to see how that's going to stand up. And literally, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't predict how it's going to turn out, because it's hard to keep 1/1s on the field and all the other stuff, and you have to take into account all the other answers from all the other classes to deal with it. It's very easy to deal with. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Unidentified Maul. It's a 3 mana, 2/2 rogue card, gains a bonus effect in your hand. And the bonus effects, these are bonuses that it can roll. Every turn it's in your hand, it turns into one of these. You can give your minions Divine Shield. It's a lot of minions. Give them Taunt, summon 2 Silverhand recruits. Why would Rogue be summoning Silverhand recruits? Give your minions 1 attack. It's a good card. 3 mana, 2 attack weapon with 2 strikes on it. It's solid. It's well statted. Looks like a fun card. But it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna see high rank play. It's gonna be played around with, but just for the fact if it changes, it makes it less consistent. And any card that's less consistent, it's not going to make it to ranked. So it's going to be a fun card, but that's about it. At the end of your turn, restore 3 health to your hero. It's a 2/4, very well statted. 4 health at turn 3 is going to survive at least a turn, because it's not that dangerous. It's only 2 attacks, so and it's elemental, so I don't know what the hell Paladin's doing with elementals, but it's an interesting card. Paladins like to survive and heal themselves, and this makes it a more consistent way to do that. I can't complain. Priest card, my favorite class, and it's legendary, and it's a dragon. This turned out really good. Let's read it. Battlecry, your opponent takes 2 turns, then you take 2 turns. Oh, I love the name. Man, this is like a fan-created card. This is not something I would imagine Blizzard actually releasing. Holy crap, this is really cool. This is like insanely cool. What the I can't believe this is actually a card. Temporars. Give your opponent takes 2 turns. It sucks that he has to take 2 turns first, but I mean, if you're tempoed out enough ahead, if you're enough of ahead to be able to be okay playing this, like playing this in a quest priest, so you have a 40 health chick in your hand, you just play this guy, and then so whenever he does his 2 turns, as long as you can survive 2 turns, you just play the 40 health 5 mana card, and then you use your other 5 mana, and then you end your turn and you have a whole another turn and with 4 health. So in that kind of deck, this card is insane. But you gotta survive 2 turns, so we'll see how it turns out tempo wise with other classes. It all depends on how much burst other classes get this expansion, but regardless, it doesn't even matter because this card is so cool. I was just speaking of it in a competitive sense, and the cool factor, this card is out of bounds of awesome. But yeah, very excited about this one. Another priest card, another dragon. 4 mana, 3/3. Okay, battle cry. If you're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage to all other minions. If it was all other minions except for dragons, then that'd be really cool. And if it doesn't kill itself, well, no, all other minions. So a 4 mana board clear, yeah, I'd say it's worth it. If there is aggro decks in this meta that's coming up, this is going to be auto include for priest. Looks like Dragon Priest is making a comeback, and this is going to be the staple early board clear, because the other 4 mana combo or board clear, because sometimes turn 5 and turn 6, turn 5 Holy Nova and turn 6 Dragonfire Potion is too late in the game to be able to board clear. You might even lose before that against a Pirate Warrior. So sometimes you need a 4 mana board clear. And the only reliable way of doing that would be doing the combo with priests. Let me pull it up so I don't sound like a dumbass. That's going to be kind of hard. You got that 1 card that reduces the attack of all minions by, yeah, Pint-Sized Potion, reduce the attack of all minions by 3, and then destroy all minions with 2 or less attack. Those 2 cards combined would be the earliest board clear that priest has. So having this card makes it even better, because it's only 1 card to do an early board clear. So, like I said, staple. It's aggro meta. Give a minion to 2, gains bonus effect in your hand. 3 mana. That's really good. I think we already looked at this, but let's see. Yeah, we have already looked at this, but it's a really solid card. A Rogue Secret? Why is Rogues getting... Okay. 2 mana, so it's the same thing as a Hunter Secret. When a friendly minions die, return it to your hand, it costs 2 less. So it's a Shadow Step in a secret form. Well, everyone's gonna know what the hell the secret is, so they're gonna play around it, because rogues don't have any other secrets. If they get other secrets, then this would be a good card. If not, then it's gonna be a bad card, because they're just gonna play around it. But if they can't play around it and you only have a big creature on the field, then yeah, good, but you'd rather have a Shadow Step, I would imagine. Well, I don't know. It seems clunky, and I can't fathom how it's going to play out, really. But the fact remains that they don't have any other secrets, and as long as they don't have any other secrets, it's going to be played around, so I don't know. We'll see. Interesting though. Sudden Portrayal, Rogue. Oh, Rogue does have another secret. When a minion attacks your hero, instead it attacks one of its neighbors. So it attacks one of their own guys. That's really good. I don't know. I'm getting kind of scared. The Rogue shouldn't have this good of cards. They might be making a comeback this expansion. Yeah, that's really good. These 2 secrets combined are really good cards. You'll see them in competitive. I have it open again. Alright, Rogue Weapon. 8 mana, 3/3 Rogue Weapon. What the hell? After your hero attacks, discover a spell and cast it with random targets. That's cool. It's a fun card, but that's it. It's not gonna make it so competitive. I mean, you can get board clears from it, but it's still gonna be random targets. So this is really a more narrowed down Yogg. So it's a fun card, but I don't see rogues playing this card realistically. It's gonna be a fun card though, be able to get from other random effects for other classes and stuff, so I like they included it, but I don't see it reaching competitive play. Shaman, the class that Blizzard forgot ideas about the last two expansions. 6 mana, 7/7. Battlecry, return your other minions to your hand. They cost 1 less. It's a really good card. It's a really good card. Looks like they're not going to get away from the evolve archetype, and this is going to help the evolve archetype a lot, because if you imagine filling up your board, evolving it, and then all your minions are getting low health and whatnot, and you play this guy, you're putting a 7/7 on the field on turn 6, and you're getting all your minions that have been evolved that cost now 1 less, and they're full health, and you're able to get their battle cries whenever you play them. So it's gonna be auto include in Shaman evolved decks. Warrior card, summon 1/5/5 Mithril Golem, equipped a weapon to upgrade. Summon 2/5/5, and then summon 3/5/5. So every single time you equip the weapon, we'll have to see how many warrior weapons there are if the meta settles out. Because Warrior has been the only way Warrior's been able to make competitive decks this expansion is running Pirate Warrior. Giving this to Pirate Warrior is a little unfair, but they usually don't make it to turn 7 because they're killing the opponent before turn 7. So it's to see how the tempo slows down for Warrior. This expansion, see how this works. If it does slow down, there's more weapons, then this is a really good card. 6 mana spell for Warrior, recruit a minion. Whatever. Spending 6 mana to get hopefully a 6 or more mana minion, and there's not a lot of warrior good minions to recruit past 6 mana. Maybe neutral cards, not warrior specific cards, so this would be really good at other classes, not warrior. Now legendary, neutral, 8 mana, 5/5 battlecry swap deck. I couldn't even finish reading that. It's so ridiculous. 8 mana, 5/5 swap decks with your opponent. Give them a ransom spell to swap back. This is a fun card. I love this card. Man, they're going weird as hell in this expansion. I love it though. Wow. It's a really cool card. It's not going to be competitive play. I mean, it might. I mean, does it really matter? You're flipping the board. This is essentially like flipping the board in Hearthstone. I mean, yeah, it's a fun card. It's hard to rate because you're taking your opponent's deck. You're not taking their hand though, so you are taking their deck and you're swapping the decks around. So, but you gotta last in turn 8, which kind of sucks. So you can't play a shitty deck, aka you can't play a bad deck and throw this into it and hope that you get to turn 8. You got to actually play a solid deck as well. So it's obviously not going to see competitive play, but it's going to see some awesome highlight reels, which this is what this card was made for. 3 mana, 2/2 neutral legendary. Battlecry, choose a friendly minion, add a golden copy of it to your hand. Why? The copy being golden is for flavor only. It does not have any bearing on gameplay. That's a big golden. Whatever. So you're choosing a minion on your side of the field, and you're adding a copy of it to your hand. It's really good for rogue. And well, other classes too. Really solid all-around card because it's 3 mana, and any 3 mana legendary with a significant effect is very good. And this is one of those cards. 6 mana, 4/4 battlecry. Reveal a spell from your deck, summon a random minion of the same call. Reveal a spell from your deck, summon a random minion. Okay, this is broken in Mage. if you're playing that mage deck that I was speaking of, where you're playing, you have a whole bunch of board clears, which you can, which I do with my mage deck I uploaded. It's yeah, I mean, it's a really solid card. You're guaranteed, as long as you're getting 2/2 in stats. As long as you're getting a Frostbolt, if it reveals a Frostbolt, then you get a 2-cost minion, it's worth it in value. So this is a really good card. Auto include a mage and maybe some other class. 3 mana, 1/3 Battlecry. Return one of your destroyed weapons to your hand. Bah, whatever. Too slow, too clunky, whatever. 3 mana, 2/4 Battlecry. If you control no other minions, gain taunt and divide shield. If you gain control, if you control no other minions. Okay, so that's be your only minion. That's not unreasonable. On turn 3, you might not have any minions. I mean, you have a Silverhand Recruit, Flint Paladin. This is a neutral card, so divine shield and taunt. 2/4 on turn 3. Really good card. So as long as you're not playing an aggro deck, you're pretty much auto include. 1 mana, 1/1. After this minion attacks a hero, add a copy of it. This is funny. Too bad it's not beast, because you can do some crazy shenanigans if it was beast, but it has no type. It's funny. Of course, I'm not going to say competitive, but it's funny. I can see some weird stuff happening with this card in Wild, but other than that, it's just a fun card. 7 mana, 3/3 Death Rattle. Recruit 8 cost minion. Clunky. Really clunky. If you're playing a 3/3 on turn 7 and you're relying on its its Death Rattle, good luck. And it doesn't even have taunt. It's garbage. You would have to accidentally get its effect to happen. Next. 5 mana, 2/4 Battlecry. Recruit minion that costs 4 or less. I mean, I think we already looked at this. It's solid, whatever. Okay, I don't want to end on that note, so let's take a gander. Look at all this pretty stuff. So, obviously we have another legendary for Druid, specifically. It's not been released yet, so it's going to be interesting. And also for Hunter, that card's gonna be so cool. And Mage has another one. Mage is looking really good this expansion. Paladin has 2 legendaries, so we really have no idea which direction Paladin's going in this expansion. Both the legendaries have been revealed for Priest, and they're insanely cool. I love it. Priest is in a good direction. Same thing with Rogue. We have no idea where Rogue's going, but if it's determined by these secrets, then Rogue can make a comeback in this expansion. Shaman, they haven't made up their mind on Shaman. Let's just get real. They started off with making them Murloc dependent, then they nerfed it to hell, then they turned it into Overload, then they went, nah, let's do evolved decks. So they have no idea what they're doing with Shaman, and it still looks like they really don't know what they're doing. Whatever. Warlock, there is nothing revealed for Warlock other than the first seal, which is good enough on its own. I love Warlock, but gotta see some other cards from the grill to make a prediction about which direction to go in this meta. Warrior, don't know where they're going in this direction either. And of course, some good fun neutral cards. Overall, it just looks like a really fun expansion. They're more oriented towards having a fun expansion than a serious one. So I think regardless of what the cards come out, these ones are showing that it's going to be lots of new types of decks and fun things to play around with this expansion, and can't wait to test it out. Alrighty.